Hot and muggy day today. Not seeing a whole lot of bee flight here, but definite deliberate flight. Hearing a lot of fanning. Hopefully it's to dry nectar. This yard comes from BC. Some of my BC bees. The idea behind these girls is I wanted to switch up my risk a little bit. I wanted to have a source of bees other than within my own operation or from overseas. So I'm building a relationship with a producer in BC, and I'm picking up a couple hundred nukes, or packages I should say, every spring. And the idea is these bees are shook, they're off the comb, they were treated, they come basically free of mites. They get dropped into my apiary and managed completely separately from everything else. So if there is something that goes through my apiary, whatever it was, like it was last year, these bees should be isolated, and I should have a little bit of a buffer and an access to a relationship to be able to manage such a situation again. If I don't need them, I'll sell them. But they're chugging along here. Not as big as my mature colonies. Let's see what's going on. They're a little grumpy, but so am I because it's so damn muggy. The smell of nectar. So they have that second box filling into the third. I'm not seeing any honey dripping from the frames. They're scheduled to be pulled in about 10 days to 2 weeks. These were made up at the beginning of May. We drove them over in the beginning of May. This one's not as big. Filling into the second. We'll just have to wait to see how things progress here. How much nectar is coming off those fields, I'm not exactly sure. Hopefully there's something. But what's going on? We had such a cool, wet spring. All our crops have shallow roots. And because of that, this heat has hit over the last 10 days. And it's quickening maturity of the crops. Here's some weight in that top box. Filling into the second, into the third. And that slam of nectar that I noticed coming into these colonies right off the start is slowing to a trickle. I figured these girls would be further ahead than they are now. That second box is only half full, kind of stovepiping into that third. So we'll see in 2 weeks. We'll see what's here. What more can we do? Oh. There's some weight in that third box. Frame's only partial. So I have everything except for the weather. I just need things to help me out a little bit here. That box is heavy. This box is filling across the top. Frame of honey. So I think I just have to be patient. A heavy flow, a slow flow. Ooh. It's out of my hands. I just have to let things happen. We're working all three boxes, so that's a good thing. Flowers are there. How much is actually coming off that? I'm not sure.